Okay, Steve TV right here at the NTA Pavilion where we're celebrating a wonderful, they call it beats, but the name looks very traditional. That's why you use it. And right now, standing beside me, it one legend broadcaster. When he goes by the name, when you hear the name Reggae Matthias, you should know that it has come memory lane. And when you hear Football Time, and when you hear a lot of musical jam, you know we're talking about Senior King Ugbebo, popularly known as SKO. Now, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
There was a time they said they invited you for school, and they asked the children to take dictation. Now you want to you want to address, and they should be writing things, and you did the press, and a lot of journalists were there, and you started going on Pashwa, and there was a and somebody said that, who can spell that thing for us? They said ask SQ. Now today we've seen that you've been running up and down.
Yeah, man.
Now this wonderful brand, tell us all about it.
Yeah. Kobayashi bitters, there are a lot of bitters in the market. This one is with a difference, Kobayashi bitters is made of natural herbs, and it takes care of a lot of things in your body. For instance, diabetes, dysentery, piles, waist pain, and above all, when you're a man, you drink Kobayashi bitters. Your wife every morning will need that to say thank you, money. Yesterday night was beautiful. I tell you something.
Have you felt it?
Oh my God.
And your wife told you?
I am speaking from experience. What I've experienced. I'm not saying another person testimony. I'm taking my own testimony.
Okay. Okay, now viewers, he's saying his own testimony because he has experienced it, and I tell you, you too, you still need to experience it. I tell you, it's all about this wonderful brand, celebrating them, unveiling it right here in Benin City. For you that you're seeing us, you're watching us from the north, the south, the west, those of you in Port Harcourt, Abuja, Bayelsa, Delta, Ekiti, Ondo, Edo, we are feeling it right here in Benin City.
You need to hear this. You just talk about the 228 thing.
Okay.
The real things. Then it was not so loud. But after I started taking Kobayashi bitters.
228! Kobayashi bitters. Alright, don't close with that. When we come back, we're going to be taking more guests on the red carpet. Stay tuned. Okay, still BBTV right here in Nigeria. We're in Benin City where we're celebrating the unveiling of a wonderful brand. I don't know, for you, if you feel it, you feel it. If you've not felt it, that means you need to feel it. It's all about one brand, one bitters. And right here is one distinguished personalities that we're going to be finding out. Sir, how you doing?
I'm okay.
What's your name?
I'm Samuel Uvensaya Bweko.
Okay, now, the brand, Kobayashi bitters. Tell us what you feel about it.
It's good. We are just here for the unveiling, and I've heard so much about it. I'm looking forward to collecting a few bottles so that I can go and be part of the success story they say it is.
Good, because when the lecturer was saying things about it, a lot of guys were nodding their head, and somebody says it's a lot of testimonies behind it. Me, I think I will try mine to kind of feel it. Now, we've been hearing about a lot of bitters around the world. Now, what the unique thing you feel differs from this and others?
The bare fact that this is non-alcoholic. This is non-alcoholic, so it makes it very attractive.
Wow,
those of us that are not used to taking alcohol, so we'll get highly involved with this.
Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you here, sir. I'll tell you, it's still BBTV, and right here we're celebrating this wonderful one they call Kobayashi bitters. Don't touch that. When we come back, taking more guests. Okay, it's still BBTV. For those of you in Port Harcourt, Abuja, Bayelsa, Delta, Ekiti, Ondo, Edo, we're right here in Benin City at the NTA Pavilion where they're unveiling a wonderful brand. I tell you, you're going to be getting to know more and more about this brand. So how are you doing?
I'm cool, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. So what's your name?
So my name is Professor Francis Inorekbe Usagidewuge.
Wow, a prof. Now, we heard where you were giving a lot of talk about this brand. and it was really thrilling and really wow. I wish I take mine now and start giving results. Now you talk about so many success about this brand.
Yeah, benefits.
The benefits. Now we've heard about so many bitters. So what's the unique aspect about this one different from others?
Yes, this one rejuvenates all the stem cells. The stem cells in your body. All the cells in your body, makes them grow fast and replicate itself again. Those dead cells replicates itself. Cure many diseases. It's very active. You know, compared to other bitters are just going for, okay, let me take bitters and just go ahead and make love to people. All right, that's just to make. But this one is an extraordinary kobayashi bitters that rejuvenate the cells of the body. Headache, stomach ache, joints, diabetes, hypertension, and so many like diseases.
Okay, thank you very much. Because from what you said now, that means you're telling me that there are some drugs we don't need to take again. With this brand, we don't need those drugs anymore.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It is a well known drug. I would call it a well-known bitters that can, as an umbrella of health, it can cure every type of diseases.
Are you not trying to say that with these bitters now, there's a say no to diabetes?
Yes, no to diabetes. I know some constituents that which the man used, and that's why it's bitter. They call it bitter. All right, I know some. That's why I mentioned just now in my lecture that these are the things they used for diabetes. So if you take this one shot in the morning, one shot in the evening, take it for 3 days or 4 days, you find that your normal sugar level goes back to normal. Your sugar level goes back to normal. So that's just it.
Okay, viewers, it's still your number one program, BB TV. I'll tell you, it's all about kobayashi bitters, and everybody, you need to feel it because you just heard from the prof. When prof speaks, you know they talk, and when they talk, you know it's reality. It's nice having you here, sir. We're going to be doing more justice to this one. I think it's high time I'm going to take my one shot so that I get fleas and get the flower. Don't touch that. When we come back, taking more guests. Okay, it's still BB TV right here in Benin City, where we're celebrating this wonderful brand. I tell you, it's all about the bitters. Now, sir, how you doing? What's your name?
Koro Lucky is my name.
Okay, now what has your expectation be?
Oh, we've had a lot from the lecturers that presented in the course of the occasion. They've stressed the need for natural herbal medicine, the efficacy, the importance to our health, and towards even ensuring a better life expectancy and longevity. And we, by way of, let me say, ignorance in quotes, have neglected this vital part. I remember growing up in the village, my grandma, any ailment you have, especially malaria, there's an epidemic in Africa and particularly in our country, you are sure to fall ill or come down with malaria. We don't go to a pharmacy, we don't take the drugs we see around, because amongst these drugs, let me digress, you are vulnerable. Big drugs, some ailments are complicated because of counterfeiting, and that is the battle our country has been fighting over the years. But while we were growing up, my parents, I grew up with my grandmother in the village. They will put together herbal medicine. We just take this in. You will see yourself not even coming down with malaria all through the rainy season where you have more of mosquito bites in this part of the world. But today we go to chemists, take this, you keep taking different drugs. Even doctors are concerned that taking this thing, faking and counterfeiting has become a problem, an epidemic in our society that is even difficult to deal with. But today, you see all these herbal medicine well prepared, and you take them, you see efficacy. I just collected one. I want to try.
I can see that you at least. I can see that you're really smiling
I just want to test and see the efficacy of this herbal medicine. Some time ago, I do take this bitter products, but by the grace of God, seeing the man in the picture, that is the CEO of Kobayashi Herbal Medicine, had also gone to Asia, and I am sure he's exposed to their research environment there, and he knew that we have more of these natural herbs in our society, so he has come to harness it for the betterment of our health. And I think, I hope and I look forward to seeing good results from the consumption of this product.
Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you on the red carpet. Thank you. Best of luck. We'll get situation report. Nice having you.
It's still the kobayashi bitters, and we have here, sir, please tell us your name.
Miss Endurance Society. My name is Jeffrey Hossein.
Okay, so what do you think about this kobayashi bitters?
It's a nice herbal medicine. Very, very good. Good for.
Have you used it?
Yes, I've used it.
Okay.
I won't have one keg at all.
Okay. So, how do you think this kobayashi bitters is better than other herbal medicine?
It's good. I've tested it before, so it's good for the body, it's good for the head. So kobayashi bitter is very nice.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're still talking about kobayashi bitters, and we're still in the traditional herb. Mama, please tell us your name.
I'm Joyce Eze.
Okay, Joyce Eze. What you've heard all about kobayashi bitters. So what do you think makes kobayashi bitters different from other kind of herbal medicine?
What I would say is that kobayashi bitters is the best. I taste it just now, and it's really good.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay. So why do you think it is different from other brands?
Because it's natural and it's made of water. No alcohol in it.
Other ones, they are hot. This one is better, I think. Okay, thank you very much, man. It's good to have you here. Still on the herbal medicine, still on kobayashi bitters. We are still talking about this. Please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Komora Chuma.
Okay, sir, please, can you tell us what do you think about kobayashi bitters?
From this research, I think kobayashi bitter is one of the best herbal medicine. We feel that can heal. That can heal illness.
Sir, what do you think that makes kobayashi bitters different from other herbal medicine?
But I tasted it just now and I'm satisfied with it.
Okay.
So I hope that it's going to improve body health.
Okay.
For adults and children.
Because it's natural.
Very, very natural.
Okay. So I hope as you guys are when you guys take one, purchase one or two.
Definitely I order for a carton because it's very, very hygienic and neutralize the blood system. Fine.
Really?
Fine. And,
I feel like I'll take one too.
It's very, very nice. So if you don't have one, I'll order one for you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Kobayashi bitters. And right here standing with me is the former Commissioner General of Justice. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Nice having you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Can you tell us your name?
My name is Osagi Osareme Obayuwana.
Okay, and I heard you talk about kobayashi.
Yes.
And you said something about using it and you don't want to tell us what. So,
No, I think it's a wonderful product. The ailments that have been listed that it is designed to deal with, well, certainly I cannot say that I've used it for an extended period of time, but it's like the improvement is instantaneous, and I'm particularly happy about the focus on what separates it from other bitters.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. It's not alcohol based. It's not alcohol based.
And it's not hot.
No.
Some bitters you take it, they're very hot.
Natural through and through. And every ingredient in it is purely natural.
And we hope as you're leaving, you get one. I know you got.
Oh no, in fact I bought the carton.
Oh, so that's nice. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to have you here. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I am Honorable Justice J.U. Oyobire.
Still talking about it, sir. What do you think is the kobayashi? What's so special about kobayashi bitters?
I'll be taking other bitters.
What's so special about it?
I've taken this. What's weird is this. Others are alcoholic based. This is water based.
And it's natural.
Natural.
It won't have any side effects.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
When
Thank
you
you.
take others, you are imbibing alcohol. And for those of us who don't take alcohol,
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, that this one is normal. The other ones, they are hot.
yes, it's alcoholic. It's like you taking, how do I put it now? You are taking Fanta, for example, and you are taking Origin. In Origin, there are two types of Origin. The Origin that is ordinary Origin. Although it's also bitter. There's the Origin that's alcoholic. That's the difference. That is where I can describe it.
Okay, you can say even me, I can still take
a child of 12 years.
Really?
Yes.
So that means if I'm going and I'm going to take kobayashi bitters,
I bought a carton.
I can actually take one.
I had one carton and one. I will share to my children and my wife.
Me, I can't take one, so I will try it.
No, you try it.
Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you here, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Talking about kobayashi bitters, and you've seen it all. Many places have been saying kobayashi bitters is good, kobayashi bitters is natural, kobayashi bitters is a right bitters to take. And as you are listening to me, please try and get one. A nice, good looking dignitary just walked to the red carpet. Sir, please, can you tell us your name?
My name is Moses Obakolo.
Okay, and sir, please, what is the difference between kobayashi and other bitters?
From the lectures today, I have been able to know that kobayashi is the real medicine that has come to stand the gap between ailments such as low sugar and all those other pains that actually affect the internal organs. It has been well refined and told us that over 10 years it has been trying to find ways of making it different from the others. And I drank a little today. I felt some kind of assurance that it's actually a good product. I'm going to try it when I get home, but I believe that the speakers today, those who persisted on the benefit, have been able to convince me that kobayashi is the best herbal drug in town.
One word for the producers of hospitals.
Oh, ingenious.
Thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you here. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. Lady just walked into the red carpet. Ma'am, please, can you tell us your name?
Oh, I'm Mrs. Aminu Sule.
Okay. So, Mama, tell us, how do you see kobayashi?
I saw it as a natural drugs for this our present world, because the kind of drugs we take now, in short, let me just use paracetamol as an example, does not work anymore. You will take and take that particular one, it won't work. But I believe this herbal, this natural one, it works. I just tasted it in the hall now. Yeah, I was having this truth, that's why I sound like this. I was having something like a sore truth. Immediately I drank it, even the headache I was feeling, everything disappeared. I believe it. Oh God.
Oh God, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Still kobayashi bitters. Everybody has been saying, I took it. Me, I'll go and take my own so that I'll have strength. I'm feeling cold, but it's okay. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial, alright? Still talking about the traditional S-pack, the bitter kobayashi bitters. So here at Red Carpet we have sir. Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Kingsley Ogbewe Kobayashi.
Yeah, Kingsley Ogbewe Kobayashi. That's the Oga Patapata of this.
I'm the chairman CEO of this company. I founded it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. It's nice having you here. So, sir, what would you say about this product of yours?
Kobayashi bitters have gone through various tests, have gone through various researches, and like I tell people, just drink it. You will testify the next day. I'm not in competition with anybody.
Correct. People have been saying kobayashi is the best, kobayashi drink. Even myself, they are enticing me to come and get one.
You should try it.
I'll try it. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
So what do you think that kobayashi going to stand the test of time?
Kobayashi is here to stay. You see, I've lived in Japan for about 30 years, and whatever we do there, we do it to the best of our knowledge. We don't just create something, we create something that has substance. We are very meticulous about what is there. We are very conscious of the people there. I am involved in different charities, and 10%, I say it again, 10% of the profit will go into different charities. And we know that herbal medicine is the way forward because they have no side effects, they have nothing to do. Thank you very much.
Tested and trusted.
Tested and trusted.
Tested and trusted. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice having you here.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
I get around.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, still kobayashi bitters. Talking about herbal drugs, our beautiful auntie just walked into the red carpet. Good evening, ma. Hope you are doing good.
Sure.
I'm sure you've tasted kobayashi.
Kobayashi bitters, as the name is, it's bitter.
So, Mama, please first of all tell us your name.
I am Warobusa Agatise.
Okay, so how is this drug? Have you tasted it? Has it worked for you?
It's not drug per se.
Okay,
it's a herbal mixture that is good for our system generally, whether the respiratory, the alimentary.
Say it works for all parts.
It works for you because if you know that whatever is bitter has its good effects. That is why the bitter is not eliminated from the name. It's bitters.
So that's
different herbs, roots, and bark
are embedded in this
product that give that bitter taste that does a cleansing.
Miraculous work.
Does a cleansing because when we use what is bitter, what is sweet that we always eat, we are told has side effects, but we are not told that bitter things have side effects.
Okay, good side effects. Okay, so you are telling us that kobayashi, you have tested it and it's really nice.
It's good.
Many people have been saying it's non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic. I think that's the best part of it.
Okay.
Many bitters have alcohol, and many more will give you a feeling of purging.
Yes.
That makes the tummy to gripe. But this one, no, I've taken it for about a week now. It doesn't have the griping.
Oh, a week?
Yes, it doesn't have the griping effect that most bitters have, and it doesn't have alcohol, which is twice as good.
Okay.
Which makes it twice as good.
Thank you very much. It's nice. Much appreciated. Still kobayashi bitters.
Behind the time recording. Thank you very much. God bless you. Can you clap for yourself, please? Not for me, anyway. We are here for the unveiling of kobayashi bitters, and today we also going to be listening to seasoned lecturers. They're going to be talking to us about the efficacy and the advantages of natural herbs and how we can heal this nation of all the wahala, all the sicknesses that we have with natural herbs. Once again, that's for ourselves. Without much ado, we have in the house several dignitaries, great people from the academics, from the political world, we have from the business world, we have all of them here. I want to introduce to the high table. In my secondary school days, there's this book we read, The Incorruptible Judge. We have an incorruptible judge in the house, the great Justice Oyomire in the house, an incorruptible judge, retired. Please, let's put our hands together for him. Please, let's bring it to the high table. Let's bring the great Justice Oyomire to the high table, the incorruptible judge. Today we have a lot of are now very corruptible. We have lecturers in the house, and I want to ask the lecturers, if students misbehave, exam malpractice, what do we do to them? What do we do to the students who misbehave in exam malpractice? What do we do to them? What do we do to them? Now, when a professor misbehaves in an election, what do we do to the professor? Okay. The house. Can we put a hands together for him? Alaji, we have in the house Mrs. Ihanere. Where's Mrs. Ihanere, please? Mrs. Ihanere, here we. Ihimawe. Mrs. Ihanere, what? Na ego ne bokes wa wigo. Na wa kubo na be. We have in the house a very great politician, somebody who have made so many politicians in the state, the great Honorable Odoligi Edebiri. Please, let's bring him to the high table. The great Odoligi Edebiri to the high table, please. Where are the ushers, please? Go and bring him to the high table. Go bring that man to the high table. Please put your hands together for him. This man that you are seeing, he has done so much for politics in Edo State. And that is the reason why Edo State is moving forward today. We have in the house Mrs. D.U. I get this right. Iyamo. Mrs. Iyamo in the house. Where's Mrs. Iyamo, please? Please step to the high table. We have in the house the representative of the Commissioner for Arts and Culture, Diaspora Affairs, State, my brother, my friend, somebody who is in this business with me, and Master of Ceremony by excellence like me, the great Moses Oba Egi. Moses Oba Polegi. Please put your hands together for Moses to the high table, please. Moses. The high table with you. A commissioner will be there. Who me microphone right now? I'll be there.
Ministry of
Arts and Culture.
Thank you. If you don't clap for him, I will see no servants here. No salary this month.
My brother, my friend, a political and academic Gagatwa, Colossus. Please keep clapping as I bring to the high table the Professor per excellence, Professor Emeritus, Professor Ovenserino Abueku, please, former Commissioner for Art and Culture, the great Ovenserino Abueku, the great Uniben. Okay, Commissioner for Sporting Art, Sporting Art, physical education, physical education. We are not here every more. Basic and basic politics in your way. I mean, no matter what I do for on election. We have in the house a pastor, a woman of God. This is my sister, my younger sister, prophetess. And we have in the house Edo Whippy. I got this right. Edo Whippy. So I can see. Yeah, we're not way. Let's have a Idehem the high table. The great Idehem here to the high table, please. Let's bring Idehem to the high table, please. Put your hands together for Mr. Idehem, please. You the better. I'm so much interested in this because I'm a student of international studies and diplomacy, so I have a lot to do with ambassadors. I'm an ambassador too. Ambassador Matthew in the house. Where's Ambassador Matthew in the house? Ambassador Matthew in the house. Please put your hands together for Ambassador Matthew to the high table, please. When it comes to business, you don't take it from the Igbo people. And when it comes to products, you don't take it from the Benin people. When it comes to cooking, husband, you don't take it from the Akwa Ibom and the Calabar people. But when it comes to power, politics, you don't take it from the Northerners, the Hausa people. You don't take it from them. We have in the house the Arewa community. I'm so proud of them. Do that thing again. Please put your hands together for them. They are in the house. They are in the house. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lecturer for the day, the man who is going to be talking to us on the efficacy and the advantages of natural herbs in the 21st century and how can he this nation with natural herbs, the great Ehiedo Kamauzaze of the great Uniben, Professor Francis Osagede is in the house. Can we put our hands together for him? Please put your hands together for Professor Francis Osagede. All right. I will stay here. Okay, let's do it this way. All the women and all the men in the house, put your hands together for the women. Now, the women, look at the men, those who are not performing well. Kobayashi bitters for them later. Oh yeah, put your hands together for the men that are performing very well. Okay, those who are not performing very well, don't clap for them. But after today, they will start performing. What did I say? And all of you will testify on their behalf. I'm telling you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house the convener of this event. I won't call him yet. We're going to call him later on. But before we move forward,
kobayashi bitters. Ẹ̀ka ọ̀gá ká máa ń gbẹ uwe sọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀nu wa. Ọ̀gá náà sọ wé ní ìlú pé o kobayashi bitters. Ike NAFDAC number plus approval. Uga mi ẹ̀dẹ̀ rẹ̀ lédi àmì Nàìjíríà. O rẹ̀ dùn onídjọ́gbẹ̀. Uga mi ẹ̀dẹ̀ rẹ̀ yashi bitters. Ọ̀nà ìyá bìbí.
Mira. Aware. Obi ọ̀hánpá. Ọ̀nà ìwé mango. Ọ̀nà yà dẹ́gẹ̀ dẹ́ cashew dáwọ̀. Ọ̀nà tiẹ̀ dẹ́. Ọ̀wé dẹ́ fi yẹn bẹ́ ìwé mango. Ọ̀nà yà dẹ́gẹ̀ cashew yẹn dẹ́gẹ̀ dáwọ̀. Ẹ̀dá náà wẹ̀ lọ́tùrì. Yẹn máa ní dìní yẹn fi wọ́n mango yẹn kí dẹ́gẹ̀ cashew nù wẹ̀ dẹ́gẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ cashew nù wẹ̀ dẹ́gẹ̀ nínú yẹn kọ́ ẹ̀ yìí la. Wà á kó bọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ ẹ̀dá náà ẹ̀ ẹni wa sọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn akọ̀lẹ̀ yẹn sá kí n la ẹni obìnrin kọ̀lẹ̀ yẹn sá kí n la ó lé à. Àbáyọ̀wé yẹn sá kó dà mẹ́. Please listen to me once again. Please put your hands to the floor. The great incorruptible judge. Ayé ìdòwò ẹ̀rẹ́ náà nílò ayọ̀ yẹn náà fẹ́ ọ̀dà ẹ̀rẹ́ yìí lọ. Nígbà náà ọjọ́ bí lè ràwọ̀ kágbẹ́ àyàdì wàhálà rẹ̀ gbẹ́ ni. Ìbá rí ràwọ̀ tá wàhálà rẹ̀ sí.
Please, can we ask that for Professor Bensaya Kweku, the great chief, to pray for Baba Emakofo. Ẹ̀mẹ́rin wà. Ọtí máa òbí máa Kingsley. Ọtí èyíkó náà. Ogun nọ́wẹ́sì kòkó náà kpòwò àti kobayashi bitters. Ọdún mùsùlùmí ẹ̀dọ́. Ọmọ ẹ̀sùn lèrè kó. Èyí yàtọ̀ ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn mi. Ọ̀nàwé àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀sùn lèrè ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn. Owó wà náà wò sẹ́ẹ̀. Wàá wà máa yọ. Ẹ̀kìnnù dọ́là ìrọ̀rọ̀ wa bì. Ojú ẹ̀kìnnù fọ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ ìrọ̀rọ̀ fọ́. Ìmọ̀ ya fẹ́ ẹni léèrè gbogbo ẹ̀ bọ̀bùkì náà. Ìrìnà máa ya fẹ́ àdúgbò o. Màá ó máa yọ. Èyí máa jọ̀sìn sọ̀rọ̀ bí mi ẹ̀dẹ̀ àwòrán náà. Òkèwò gọ́bá àwọn ọmọ ìka. Ìgbéra ọ̀sán àpá ìyàwó ẹ̀sìn. Ọ̀ká gọ́bá wọ́n kẹ̀kẹ́ ké náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà tẹ́lẹ̀ kóòlù náà sẹ́. Ó náà kú yíyọ̀ rẹ̀ pé ó yí nà tó wá dá ọ̀gbẹ́bẹ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ rọ̀. Ìbáyà fẹ́ nọ̀híà kọ́kì gùd. Lòkè náà yà títí akéyàwó ẹ̀fọ́ ìdẹ́lẹ̀ náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọtí máa yí pòfẹ́sọ̀ ọ̀làgẹ̀dẹ́ òun pé fún o lọ́wọ́ kan lẹ́dẹ̀rẹ̀ rí ẹ̀ ó pè á lé màmá ọ̀rí màmá kobayashi bitters màá mọ́ ìrọ̀rọ̀ màá mi ò ìgbéra mi ìrọ̀rọ̀ màá mi ò ìbáyà fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ mi kobayashi bitters. If I have a testimony, there will be a testimony. Now we can have like an economic in that yard. Ọ̀bánà tó màná ní okùnrin náà. Ẹ wọ ìrànlọ́wọ́ ọ̀rí ọba yóò wí. Á pè ká ìwé yá fẹ́. Ọba yóò ló mọ̀ ewé o. Ọba àtọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀.
Àgbọ̀gbọ́n mi náà wẹ̀. Ẹ má tà náà wẹ̀ ubie náà ni màá dòwé ẹ náà. Ẹ má kún ìrè wa. N'ebe ihe ìdòwé yọ. Ẹ má bẹ kún ìrè wa ní tí ebe sàyọ. Ìyẹ do ubie náà yà zé bókèrè ìrè zè dókèrè. Ẹ̀dó náà yẹ ẹ pé. Ìnà ọ̀yà rẹ̀ zé bó yé yé nù. Àwọn tó tẹ̀ níbo náà zẹ́ mọ̀rẹ́ bò mọ̀rẹ́ zé bò. Wọn àwọn ìzébó náà wẹ̀ rédíò wẹ́wẹ́ ọ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀mí náà zébó bẹ́ẹ̀ dó mẹ́ yà zẹ́. Wà á kó ní hàn ẹ̀mẹ́gẹ́ pòfẹ́sọ̀ lórí àgbẹ̀ òkú. Ayé kàbọ̀ ògbọ́ kàkàbọ̀ ògbọ́n wà á pè mẹ́ jọ̀sìn yọ̀ mí mẹ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ according to inú kpolùwẹ̀ ìhónúwẹ̀ pé wà á kàn kiri nà pa á ká ẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. Bọ́ọ̀lù ọ̀yọ̀mí mẹ́. Go. 20. 40, 50, no. Wàhálà mọ̀tì. Ẹ̀ẹ́dù. Wà á tọ́. Ipò nílé ma. Ìyá tó bẹ̀. Wow. All right. No. We have in the house my great sister, my Orobusa. No, we are at this. Please put your hands together for her. Very soon you'll be seeing her. She'll be coming here to talk prayer. We now want to introduce the man behind kobayashi bitters. So maybe asking a lot of bitters in the market. We have things like, no, I don't know, I can't remember. Things like yo-yo, whatever, I don't know. But these particular bitters, if you drink them, not be say go come, now you go testify. In the morning, men when they drink them every morning, and they hear say their wife they testify. Say, last night it's sweet well. If you drink this thing, well, so me I don't drink them. Talking from waiting they tell me, now waiting I know, now they tell you so. All the yama in your body, they don't come up. Whether centuries, executive, diabetes, anything at all. That thing will be say, man go just climb, woman 2 minutes, the woman look at, the woman up top of it, get the kind eye with the woman out there, they look at. Come for your body be that. So the man behind this kobayashi is so in the here. That is the CEO of the KVK Naturalist Limited. The great Kingsley Ubewi Kobayashi, the Nigerian and the Japanese. My brother, my friend, we grew up together. We read books together. We attended school together, the same school, the same class, and everything. And I'm glad that he's here, he's doing this. Let's put our hands together for the CEO of KBK Naturalist Limited, the great Kingsley Ubewi Kobayashi, to talk to us, to give us a welcome address before we move further. Please, let's clap for this great man. He has done so much. He has done a lot. Let's clap for him. Again.
You have Chief Rasak. You have my daughter Prophetess. You have Matthew there. You have my brother, my friend. Hello. Chief Edo Whippy. He is one of those that actually encouraged me to come to Nigeria and do something, because he lived in Japan before. I have been in Japan for about 28, maybe a little bit less, more. I don't remember. I don't hear. Sorry. I'm just going to read it because it's very long. I'm truly delighted to welcome you all to this afternoon event. Hello. Which, as you may know, is the former unveiling in Benin and launching of one of the many unique life-changing products from the stable of HBK Naturalist Limited. Special thanks to those of you who have traveled a long distance to witness this august occasion. And you. When can I control? Ladies and gentlemen, herbal medicine has been around since the Paleolithic age, dating back to 6,000 years ago. The Chinese and Egyptians have used it over 3,000 years before Christ. There are 188 mentions of herbal medicine in the Bible. The 3 wise men brought frankincense and myrrh to the Christ child, because it was more than gold at that time. We all use garlic in cooking, but we don't really know the use of garlic. Garlic can be used in history, both in modern and ancient times, to heal or prevent various illnesses. The problem people have with garlic is the after smell. You smell like garlic. But the Japanese and the Asian people have been able to put it in capsules that it doesn't smell.
I went to Japanese, Chinese, everything man, and I do and I do garlic everywhere.
Ginger is widely used in Asia for prevention of fever and other illnesses. In Nigeria and other West African countries, combination of dogayaro, mango, guava leaves, and etc. is used to heal malaria and other fevers.
Our Africa, Nimagena, Escaticate Hotel, doing guava, having dogayaro, I have fever. Why have fever?
Some countries in Europe have classified herbal medicine as drugs. The Germans have a commission that actually researched the safety and effectiveness of herbal medicine in their country. Most countries in Europe and civilized world now prefer herbal medicine to chemical drugs.
Away the Europe or Asia, the herbal medicine low, the panadol, chemical,
the average death rate in Japan for men is 86 years.
Away in Japan, I can know how we are here up to Bonat,
and the average death rate for women is 91.
Oh, what is what you know? Yeah, Bonat, yeah, now, I
This is due to the use of various herbal medicine in their country. China, India, Japan, and other Asian countries use herbal medicine to prevent and treat different ailments. These countries have hundreds of millions of dollars and billions of pounds that they can invest in corporate pharmaceutical industry, but they would rather prefer the herbal medicine that have no side effects.
China, we're not going on here, and then why? Bad why? In China, like, you're not seeing America. Professor Joga, economically. Yeah, seeing America. I will not see even near me, no one sack one or you have a message. Okay, Mark Model. I mean, one or you have what I have a message. Professor Sakadama line.
Herbal medicine is what we all know in Africa and have grown up using them at one time or the other. It simply means the practice of medicine and therapeutic use of herbs, roots, seeds, and bark or trees.
Oui. Mahoney.
Okay. Now I agree. It means the use of different Ipakwira and the roots and the rest. Thank you. Thank you. Well, HBK Naturalist Company was created. I founded the company in 2007.
2007. I went for HBK Naturalist Limited. Now, what we ask for here?
I'll get there.
Okay, Papa.
Oh, that was after actually. It was created to help people to relieve them of their different ailments due to the recent pollution in our environment, what we eat, and what we drink.
Away no bossy me and and I buy no market in my Aba me no market, Aba Muhiame, a mare or woody man more else yet. But have a medicine when I'm going in my way there. I don't say about I don't see. Now I do.
I'm highly optimistic. We shall widen and deepen in the industry. This is our first product. We have other products that we have been researching and testing in the market, But we don't release any drug or medicine without the approval of the legal authorities, which in Nigeria is NAFDAC. And as you all know, kobayashi bitters is registered with NAFDAC.
When I'm one Ukuni Mahiu, Yawaku, but I think you're yet with a Nanda or Abono Basayam, Yamana, they are saying, Kobayashi Naya, Basayana, already they would there, always diabetes, Sabana with diabetes, one animal. Already BP, they know, near Yanni, Zebo, high blood pressure, or we know, very swami and Ladian, but not that can I really pay Ladian. But not that case, Pastelina, or Kobayashi Bitas, where I want, or a second, or a country, a color, or I mean, walk of a your casino on Iowa Bay, Memoine, I am a living testimony. And if we are annoying one, and there I want to wear, oh, yeah, why yet wait, oh, man, I am saying thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord. Clap for your husband.
Now, as you all know, a tree does not make a forest. I am not the only one involved in this. I have a team of researchers, I have a team of scientists, I have a team of people. We are spending money in different research and testing different products, testing different herbs, and I would like to mention a few of them. As you all know, I'm Kingsley Ogbewi Kobayashi. OBA school, when I started primary school when I was 9 months old. Headmaster, other artists of my class. I'm not tell you school. I was part of OBA school then. As you all know, I'm the chairman and co-founder of this company. We have my wife Blanca Kobayashi, who is aromatherapist and naturopathic, who is the director of Europe and Asia. She would have been here, but due to my other businesses, this is not my main business. I'm into blockchain, digital finance, entertainment, and other businesses. But this business is for me to touch my own people. We also have here today present Dr. Kolawole Okutola. He's here. Kolawole is a naturalist doctor. Sometimes I call him native doctor, not green. You see, I am very happy today because I see purple here. There's purple around. I did not expect it. I don't think those who use this purple, it's a special month for women. It's Women's Month. Women, clap for yourself. And Women's Month is signified by purple. When you enter any aeroplane now, there is purple. You go to any restaurant abroad, there is purple. Because we could not be here without our mothers. True. So we give respect to the women in the house. Why here I to work with? If we hear the name of Wakobone Buwa. Opuobioba Seti. Opuobie Ewari. Lokifa. Opuobio Somole. Opuobio Vensea Abeku. Opuobio Yomire. Opuobio Sakete. Opuobio BSKO. No woman. No ma. As good corporate citizens of the world, my wife and I and other business partners are involved in various charity organizations, among which are we support children with cancer. People may not understand this. There are a lot of children in the world that cannot grow taller than they are. We support them. We support women with cancer and give awareness to that. We support children with mental disabilities. For example, motorbike in Lagos. And I put on record today that 10% of any profit we make, we go to work different charities.
Repetition, I was with tautology.
Repetition sometimes is good in literature. Well, I'm a traditional Benin man. I'm proud of my heritage. I did not believe. And the whip is here. We were together in Japan for a very long time. The former name of Tokyo is Edo. We have a train line in Tokyo called Oedo Line. We have Edo River, which is Edo River. Amazing. I know better than me. You Japanese here. Konnichiwa, domo. Learn about the potential. I'm not going to stand here and tell you about herbal medicine because I believe there's a lot of native doctors here. There's a lot of herbalists here. But the problem we have in Nigeria is that most of the medicine, most of the herbs we know are in the hand of native doctors. This is because we don't want to learn from our fathers. So a lot of religious people misunderstand the difference between herbs and fetish practice. Kobayashi bitters does not contain any alcohol. Because I don't believe you are trying to heal somebody of an ailment and you are giving him alcohol. Which would add or cause other ailments in the body. I don't believe in that. Kobayashi bitters is 50% water based. The rest are herbs. I know we have a lot of other bitters in the market. Please drink them. They are good for you. Kobayashi bitters, just drink it. Why?
A bitters is work you, but Kobayashi bitters in a I'm
not going to preach about it. I'm not going to tell you which is good or which is bad. When you drink it, you will testify yourself because it took us 8, 9, 10 years to perfect it.
Kobayashi bitters Mahia Marang one market power. Marang one, and then I with the Lord. I have a testimony.
Praise the Lord.
One a testimony this way, you are my son. Okay, I'm your son. While I'm going, if we don't know with testimony, we will resource you. Everybody be out. I want to testify on behalf of your husband.
Praise the Lord.
I can't go now, and I want to make good there. If we don't, here on Yanonia will be taking a time of cafe. Here I am, only can. What testify?
I want to clarify that point very well. Kobayashi bitters was not created for erection. Kobayashi bitters for your entities of lower extremities, as our great Dr. Unandi Azigwe said long time ago. Which means when your zegi is gone, your dysentery is gone, your weight becomes better. So you are better fit to do any activities. Sex is one of them, agree. Yeah. But you can also run. You can feel better. You can play karate.
I'm more from someone if I have a pool with when I get in your head. And that's when I'm winning.
And when I went to Oko, and I only wanted to Oko in the same thing. It helps with that, it helps with that. But what I'm trying to say is that it also helps you on your day-to-day life activities.
You'll be active.
You know, people want to know my age. I tell them I'm 33. Am I lying? I am 33. You all come, you meet me, you go, I say bye-bye. I don't pass them because I know what I'm drinking. I drink kobayashi bitters every day. And other herbal medicine are being tested by kobayashi bitters.
So, natasino where anywhere or where Emilia Natano where there the passenger no move. Driver that we hurry. Now what tasino where Uramwe kobayashi bitter. Ukumi. Uramwe kobayashi bitter. Ukumi. Well, I 70, I have 40. Or I 90 now where, or I 30 were already 20 or another 20 years old. Why say 20?
I'm not commenting on that. You know, whatever we eat and whatever we drink, it's like when you cook, you have what is called free radicals in the body. I believe what I use this. Kobayashi bitters, get rid of that. Cleanse your colon, cleanse your kidney, cleanse your liver. I am not going to preach, just drink it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I got the CEO of Kobayashi Bitters, CEO Gary Kobayashi. Please let me hand up for him, please. And I want community, let me hear you do that thing.
Becoming a man inexpressive. That is the reason I have to give kudos to my amiable father, Professor Ovenseri, who immensely taught me how to walk and tread without the spirit, in all humility to humankind. Members of the high table, this is not here. I'm not here to give a very high speech, but I'm into a herbal stuff which I call a herbal mathematics. I'm a mathematician par excellence. I read mathematics from my first degree to my professorship. So sometimes my father is not a traditional man. But by intuition and by revelation, we just get to know these things. Sometimes you may dream, you may not know what you are talking about. But these things are actually true. It's a true nature. I want to thank Mr. Kingsley Obewe, the Kobayashi. That Kobayashi is the name given to him in Japan. It's not the name he bears here. It is from Oza, Abekula. He has spent 30 years in Japan. And when I heard of him, we have to collaborate, and I feel that, yes, this is a really herbal nature. When God said in the Bible, He said the leaves and herbs are meant for the benefit of mankind. They didn't say it's a herbal or traditional doctor. No. We don't feel well. We pick leaves, like what he rightly said. He said you pick the mango leaves, you pick the mango stems, you pick the mango, the back of the mango leaf, the pawpaw and all. You mix them together, you boil them, it will cure malaria. And that is the effective way to cure malaria. Now you can see that many of these young men and women, in fact, many of the young men, from the age of 18 and 20, 24, 25, you see they are crying that the erection and so on is so weak. What causes it? I'm going to tell you the benefit of this kobayashi bitters. The title of this lecture or seminar is not going to be just like interactive session. The efficacy, stroke, efficiency, and advantages of African herbs in the 21st century. Kobayashi bitters. The true story is this. Active labores ikundi. You will not understand what that means. It is a Greek word called after work, rest is sweet. By my professor, Professor Bogus, has said, in his lecture, say, active labores ikundi, which means after work, rest is sweet. Give us the internet on what this kobayashi means. Why does kobayashi bitters have the potential to treat any disease? Is a question. A very big question for us to answer, and I'm going to answer it for you. That is what many people are asking. This kobayashi bitter acts as a trigger. No, it's not trigger. That induces human cells to start multiplying at any exceedingly rapid rate. It also boosts the immune system ability to heal itself. What does it mean? You take kobayashi bitters, those cells that are dead in your body, it begins to rejuvenate. It begins to multiply. It begins to cure many things. Not just one thing, but many, many things. It brings the very resistance to disease and cause the body ability to heal itself. This is why we say that the kobayashi is a miraculous God-given remedy for any disease affecting the human body. Very briefly, I need to talk about some benefits of this, because the Bible says the leaves and the herbs are meant for the benefit of mankind. You pluck what they call oiwo. You know what's called bitter leaf. Those days we used to use the bitter leaf, the stem. We'll cut it and begin to brush our teeth. How many of us use it these days? No way. You can use close-up, McLean, whatever. But that thing is better for you. Sometimes we pluck hibiscus flower, the stem, to brush. Omowebo, no one's called, I don't know what it's called in English. Omowebo, that white one is to clear your tongue. When your tongue is so white. Those are the hairs, those are the natural hairs, you know. Those days when a child has stuff in the umbilical cord, we use something like, they call it, there's a name they call it. You just, a video pen. You just put it in a wet, a light fire and press it there. It goes away. When you have sore throat, you just go and spit inside the cracked wall of the old building. 7 times. The thing will go away. When you have hiccup on your head, those hiccups they have on the children, you cut one of this, the rope of a cloth, put it on the head, it goes away. Where are those things coming from now? We don't do that again. We don't do that again. But we are just going to meet the doctor, and the doctor will say, okay, go and take this one, go and take this one. Kobayashi bitters is one of the best. Take a portion in Jesus' name. If you take kobayashi bitters, it kills your bile. They call it hemorrhoid. Bile means when you stool, there's something that comes out from your anus. Alright? It brings blood out. It comes out like what they call the benin called okpo. Try kobayashi bitter. It kills it. Dysentery. Dysentery, when you take it, dysentery is that act. You begin to it will begin to bring a slimy sheet, slimy stool. That's dysentery. I mentioned it before. Those days, people does not know what is called diabetes. When you have excess sugar in your body, and your body cannot be able to take it back to glucose, it means your system is not working well. It becomes diabetes. If you have a sore, that sore will not go. Diabetes kills faster than HIV. So when you have diabetes, there is this leaf they call opacity. And that also, that is why they call it bitters. It is so bitter. It cures diabetes. Talk about prostrate. Prostrate for men. When you are about 40 years, you are about to have prostrate. It is there. You cannot hide from it. When you peace, later the go, later I got it last one piece again. Now prostrate is on again. Kobayashi bitters will cure the prostrate. Take it once in the morning, 1 cup in the evening. Before you know, your urine will be as straight as 6 years old. It will not be falling down again and be staining your knicker or your boxers. Stomach or joint pain. Stand up. Doctors tell you check your phone. A lie. Don't get joint pain. My leg they pay me my pikin. You know they feel like me waka. Take kobayashi bitter. Those are joint pains automatically. I'm not boasting. I'm not trying to woo you. Alright? I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I've tested it. When he brought from Japan, I said, okay, Professor, can I please test it? I was told that you know these things better. And I tested it. And now, you can see I'm almost 60 years. Well, how old do you think I am now? 45. You can see I'm young. Can you see my skin? It irradiates your skin. It makes you look younger. Younger than your real age. Your husband will looking at you and say, okay, let me come and pay more bride price.
Excuse me, brother.
And when you are continuing the innuendos, he will tell you, oh, we're not doing. Impotency. Impotency. Sometimes when you see people, what they call the sperm count is so light. When you take kobayashi, it makes it coagulate. You know, when you start to make akamu, normal akamu, as that boy begins to think, when you take kobayashi, I tell you, instant, I say go baby. Stomach ulcer. People normally have stomach ulcer, they say they didn't eat well or they didn't eat on time. Take this kobayashi. You see the ulcer will go. We have the intestinal ulcer, and so ulcer kills. When you are privileged, now someone has spent 30 years in Japan and is now here to give us his knowledge, weight of knowledge about this strato and herbal medicine. We need to tap into it. I have 7 cartons in my car. 7 cartons in my car, yes. I need to expand it to all people who does not know what is called this ailment. Many people will just go begin to tell doctor. Most of them, the doctors will just go test and carry. Okay, go and do test. You do test almost 350,000. Nothing happens. Take kobayashi. It will help you. Then romanticism. Oh, you remember here? Romanticism will make your leg to bend. You see young ladies see their legs. It's natural. It's because of the rheumatic pains they have in their joints. So when you have this kobayashi, it makes that cells to rejuvenate and make that romanticism to go. And again, headache. After work, rest is sweet. We always go ahead. We don't know how to rest in Nigeria. If it's in America, UK, and so on, they go for holiday. They take their bicycle. They go far away from their home. They go and rest. Alright? Forget about what they've done. Rest in 2 months and come back. But Nigerians, in particular those states, do not rest. So that plantation farm, I just see that. When I take kobayashi, I go there and rest. Where I am now, this is the glass I was using before. So I just wanted to use it to read now. Alright? So I will not be straining my eyes. I just started using it for just 2 weeks. But I can glaucoma and they can't see well. After 40 years, you need to go and do glass. No need. Kobayashi will do it for you. It is free of charge. You're going to collect it free of charge today. I'm telling you, for less than 2,000 naira, free of charge. Constipation, you eat, the food not digest. If you took it, na wahala. If you're hungry, na wahala. I will not be so. If you eat, constipation day, kobayashi bitters can do it for you. General cleansing, you can take it. General cleansing can just make it go well, up and down. Those things you think that is doing you and is not doing you, you just see them. Go and shit or go and stool. You see them that everything general cleansing will just look at it and say, oh, this is the work of kobayashi. Again, we call it the major thing we have in most young men and old men. Our father used to say, now two where they bring on life. We don't want to make one first die before one. We call that stuff the third leg. Weak erection. There are some women, the man will sleep when they will begin holding it like this. Anyway, yeah. Hold on, anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh my God. It's go just dead at the daybreak. They bring the come they leave pepper soup. Could you ever see, after curing all these ailments, you see as you talk and back, you go answer. It's starter. That is the masculine degeneration. Again, what would they call quick ejaculation? You go just say every Monday. You just when you just every Monday. Promise. Open up. 2 minutes in the minute. God forbid.
That's what I'm about.
The women also like those hard stuff. Take 18 years to 28, you will say, Hada. Our wives also need that word, Hada. If you kill her, don't be pay, you pay. So, women, you don't like those indomie in 2 minutes. You just like it as it is. Ere Johnny, Umay won not there. Ere Johnny, see the power where you get today. Is your own. Is your own. The money that we need to hear. That when you drink kobayashi bitters, the woman will come in the morning after dealing with her successfully. The woman will begin to say and sing the song. What the Lord has done for me, I cannot tell it all. What the Lord has done for me. me. I cannot tell it all. What the Lord has done for me. I cannot tell it all. He saved me and blessed me. What if Papa nothing do? You don't give up harder. And when you give up harder in the morning, in the night you go come back, you go put powder. You go remove the not towel. You go remove the towel. You go say Papa Johnny. You go put the leg here. You go do the cream here. You go to see the internet. When the internet go even up at the corner, say you not the corner again. You not the corner again. That is the comparison that is it. Women like her, but they don't feel complain. Hey, Baba, it is the work of the kobayashi. I will give testimony in this NTA pavilion. You may take my number secretly. I will also tell you how it goes. Note, before I end this topic or this title, kobayashi is the best way of managing and fighting all health challenges, the natural way, and it's safe and affordable. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Kobayashi is the best and it's affordable, and you must buy it. Kobayashi pizza
Our culture is the best remedy, the solution to all the problems that we have. When Europe colonized Nigeria, colonized Africa, they underdeveloped Africa. They exploited Africa. How did they do that? They told us our culture was bad. They told us our religion was bad. Our culture included language, food, dressing, medicine, religion. They took away the religion and said it was not good. And so today we find that foreign religion has been taken to a propensity that nobody fears anything anymore. The syndrome is everybody is suffering from post-imperial blues. Nobody fears anything. I was growing up and my parents told me, no use phone, I was also told in the same vein, because of the efficacy of our medicine, God gave us the forest herbs for the treatment of us as a people. Our elders will agree. No, we are booking for the child of the herbalist to die, all the leaves in the forest would have become extinct. Otherwise, there are leaves in the forest for all our ailments. So, I agree that the Orthodox medicine is started with packaging. But thank God, the likes of Obewi have come to repackage our herbal medicine. I tell you, in those days, a bar could cure stomach pain. I tell you, Oyiwo will cure light fever. I tell you, like he said, you get a Betty, you get a Ipakbe mango, you get a alimoneke, you get awolowo leaves, you get all. Cook them as a concoction and drink, and malaria is gone.
But again, what we lacked was preservation. Preservation. We didn't have all the condiments, all the ingredients to make sure that it will last for a month. And I thank God that our brother has brought that to pass. It's now a vision that has succeeded. So we want to encourage our people. Let's go back to the roots. Because the roots is the taproot to the stem of the future. And I'm sure if we go back the herbs way, we are going to live longer. Those people we celebrate today who died at 105, they didn't drink all these synthetic drugs. They didn't take high technologically produced drugs. They took drugs direct from the forest, herbs. And that's why they last longer. Like I said, in Japan, life expectancy is very high. But I tell you, life expectancy in Nigeria today is not more than 55. But we thank God that this herbal medicine, this bitter kobayashi has come to join the league of herbal remedies. And I am very happy to say I'm convinced from the lecture by Professor Sagede and the explanation by the CEO Ogbewi that it has come to stay. And by the grace of God, it will climb higher and higher in prophylactic medicine of this generation. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
The inventor, ITO, please let me stand on the existing protocol that was observed by the commissioner who just spoke, in the person of my brother Moses Obakolo. I'd like to thank all of you for your patience. Some people have been here since 11, since it was advertised that the occasion will start at 12 midday. Because of the rain, it affected the preparations. I want to thank you for your patience. But not too long from now, we are going to round off. In the meantime, just now, we're going to have a drama in view of Kobayashi Peters. And please let me quickly add this. It's as if it's the men who actually made it. You see, people are biased when they have the microphone. The men have been speaking, now it's the woman. And the woman, you say now. And the woman, now. All right, thank you. Women and children. I don't want to say they are more important than the men, but everybody is important. If you look at the flyer with you will see that it's a whole family. This is not a drug per se that has to be curated. It's going to prevent a lot of things. Women, you can take it. It's not for the men alone. You can see that even the children can take it to prevent diseases, to prevent, so that whatever you eat can be well digested and your whole body system will work well. And because it's bitter, it's going to make your blood to function well, clearing all the clogs. It's better first thing in the morning and last thing at night. I am not a doctor, but I've been taking bitter. So instead of looking for bitter leaf everywhere to drink and all that, like my brother said, it's been preserved and packaged for you. Please, it's not only for men, and it doesn't do well just for men. It does well for the entire humankind.
Entire family.
Thank you. And we are expecting a drama group now for the next 10 minutes also. Thank you once again for coming. These are Elijah Guadomo. Now welcome. I won't speak language. I don't Sabia. The women don't come, don't take. I meet them. In the rain they came. God bless you. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the greatest. God is the greatest. You're welcome. Thank you very much. And just a short time, we will soon come out. Not the only men, don't mind them, because they be men. Then they talk men. When woman take menstrual period, it go regulate. Those of us when don't be senior girls, when know the and then you see when you take these things regularly, these herbs regularly as a big girl like us, when know the again. So this is where they call hormone go rectify. Not be only for men, no. Children they take her as them be used. If you read the paper when they inside the bottle, you go see how you're supposed to take her, whether na 1 spoon or 2 spoon or you put her for water. If you take her when you just wake up before anything, it's good. Now it good pass. If you take her before you go to bed, it's very good. Alright? But when you take kobayashi, make I advise you. No, they chop too plenty food. Then you don't slim like me. Yeah? When you slim like me, it's no good. Now when you fat like these women, I ain't good though. No come slim like me. It will help you not to come slim like me.
Justice Wato Egwawendo, Professor Obeseya Bwekutuo, me and Aya Kwami, Kobayashi Bitali about myself.
My sister, what did they do you now?
Hello? Kobayashi away.
What did they do you, my sister? Yeah, since last week, this kind of fever, you all bring me down. You don't take any drugs at all. I don't take. You never hear any of any bitters before? Bitters? I don't take bitters. Take bitters. So take bitters, so they take me. Okay. You get one when you did now. Kobayashi bitters. You take that one when you walk well. Try it, my sister. You walk well. This one they walk. You try and you see and you walk well, my sister. That's one that they talking. They walk well. Try this one. Try this one, yeah? I don't hear you, thank you. Welcome. Kobayashi. Man, this thing of Alpha and Omega. Babe, what you say they do you? Sister, fever. Hey. Fever. By this time, if you drink this one, for the rest of your life, babe, sickness, fever will disappear. Sure. I mean, that's all that they talk. Even I say, you be new person for this time. You never hear of Kobayashi. Don't worry. Make us give you small. It go shake you. Babe. Just wait. If you talk so, Okay, my your child na Kobayashi, I do it to my father. Yes, now believe me, no. My sister. Drink her. I know if you talk Kobayashi. I tell you. This person too much. Now, are you getting now? I do know it's a bed. I start where. That me gonna give you. Mommy, praise Kobayashi. Not be smarting. Hey, Kobayashi. Hey. As far as I don't drink this Kobayashi, people, I must tell people the good work when this Kobayashi they do. Hey, mama, brother, sister, papa, I got good news for now. Kobayashi na Oga of all Oga. That be the pizzas of all pizzas. That be the Oga utter. I heard from Kobayashi pizzas. I beg when I come join me test time. So now I will join me, thank God. If I did ask Kobayashi.
ẹ̀kọ́ ìpẹ̀lẹ́ ní àwọn ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀. Ọ̀hún yóò kí àwọn yàrá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wẹ́rẹ́ náà gẹ̀gẹ̀ náà jẹ́ wọn àná. Kobayashi bitters ọ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ wà wọ́n ẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí lè kàn Kobayashi bitters. Ugami ẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ yé hi àmì Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n ẹ̀ dùn onídìógbẹ̀. Ugami ẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ number 54 Lagos Street. Usẹ̀tìrẹ̀ gùn ayúwáyà dì máa rẹ̀ 08022282178. Kobayashi bitters. Ọ̀nà àyà bìbí.
Can we put our hands together for those beautiful girls? Kobayashi is a secret behind that base beauty. Please, let's put our hands together for them again and again and again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house Chief Ogesue of Benin Kingdom is right in the house. Can we put our hands together for him? He is the second lecturer for the day, but before I bring him,
good head many times, even more valuable than silver and gold. That is why people say Igirame and self-faith. Now, those of us who are adept and very familiar with the scriptures, we know that we have been told that the herbs are for the healing of the nation. A nation is not the rivers and waters and the skyscrapers. It's the people in the nation whose healing is an issue. Mine is just a few words of encouragement. Our people say, I want for. In other words, knowledge is ever increasing. But the important point to note is that it is there. All knowledge is available. But what we know is that aspect of it we have been able to capture. So, what it is that we don't know yet is already there. It's just that we don't know it yet. So, all the things that will make us live a healthy life is already available. But the same scriptures tell us that my people suffer for what? Lack of knowledge. So it takes inspiration, it takes reflection, it takes the utilization of tools of investigation to perfect and reduce to a level of certainty what we call verifiable discoveries. In other words, you apply what has been discovered over and over again and you get the same results. The acquisition of knowledge is a very, very expensive process, ladies and gentlemen. Before our people got to appreciate that there are certain vegetables that you don't eat, can you imagine the number of persons that have died? Somebody took the pains to say, I hear they ate a particular meal, vegetable soup. What kind of meal is that? They visit your tiku and they do, and then it happens again and again and again. This type of vegetable is poisonous. So So to acquire that knowledge, you can imagine the social cost. Cancer, diabetes, and the wide range of ailments that we have been told this unique product that we are here to celebrate today contend with and verifiably overcome. My simple presentation this evening is to congratulate one of our own. Ordinarily, at the same time, a prophet is hardly honored in his own home. We are talking about a brother of ours whose ingenuity has been demonstrated in distant lands. He is taking that record to say, gentlemen, you have to lose some more. This is what I have done. On account of our history, wherein we tend to denigrate our own, sometimes it takes recognition and acknowledgement by others before we appreciate what we have been given. So, it's all there in the right combination. We continue to suffer on account of lack of knowledge. If the social cost of knowledge is as expensive as I have said, in other words, the entire Osawa family got perished because of the vegetable they are not supposed to eat, which out of ignorance they ate. And many others suffered the same fate before the entire village and the entire country got to know that these types of vegetables are poisonous. Why should we make that knowledge a product to be privatized? There are people who are captains of the pharmaceutical or pharmacognosy industry. They are looking for inventions like this. At best, what they do is to put in money into fanciful packaging and price these products out of the reach of the vast majority of our people. We have a Bureau of Statistics in this country, but sometimes you wonder, what records do they keep? How many of our people over the years have died from diabetes? Simply because, firstly, our diet. Where we strive to gain knowledge about the combination of food that will give us optimal health. For people who have no opportunity to measure their sugar level, yet most of what they eat is sugar in different forms. But even when it is found that they are diabetic, type 1, and you try to manage it with dietary control, But the drugs that will keep these people alive have been discovered. They are on the shelf. What separates them from living and dying is ability to pay. This is what makes our world a very cruel one. Cancer is another one. They say, oh, there's no cure. Why would these captains of pharmaceutical industry invest in research that will understand cancer sufficiently to be able to cure it? But because of the price of the drugs that will keep people alive and the profits that they hope to make indefinitely from the sales, they refuse to fund that research. Of cancer, which is preventable. So what am I talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Christ. My brother Prof has given the first lecture. He has told us of the wonderful things that this product has been verified to deal with. It's subjected to all kinds of tests. Otherwise, NAFDAC will not approve it. There are many bitters out there. But the funny way I hear me, in which case, thank you very much, what separates kobayashi from all others is something that I know my brother has dealt with, and when the inventor gets a chance to speak to it, he will elaborate on this. Because it is in that the edge over competition can be located. When I was presented with this product, and ladies and gentlemen, I got it, was it day before yesterday evening, and I have used it. I won't tell you what the reaction of my wife was. No, that one is not from my own wife. That one is
And I can assure you, the reason why I want us to have it is so that by tomorrow morning, you can start doing the testimony. Tomorrow morning, testimony. All right? Let's do some literature and some poetry, some rhymes, because we aspire to acquire what we require, desire, and we require passing through fire. Now the Bible, my table, formula, tumbler, woman, broken, God is given.
Telling that I need to hold the microphone in the presence of all these mighty men of valor and the women too. And here is saying happy birthday to Madam in absentia through you.
Once the former commissioner for justice,
please join. And the woman, okay, your second woman, please.
Mother,
doctor's wife.
Mother,
come on. You will not put your on this. Thank you. Today is we are unveiling a very important product from one of us. Here we welcome from Manasi here. And here came Wewa. Unveiling means Awewa, the one open Kobayashi Peters.
Awewa.
Adowe.
Awewa, obviously no.
Uge ni noro, no ere mata la waye ri oboyo. Ofu awewa, obviously no. No jale lao. Wa ya wewa ya kama we ni noa. Inge wa ya we. Sepa like one better, some silence. Before we unveil this, we need to respect the inventor of this. I have a few things to say concerning him. If you have noticed things, he came here, one, he did sit at the high table, and it says a person, he doesn't want you to know he's doing something. because they say that it's empty vessels that make the loudest noise. My soul so mama again in order na ni pataki no. Na mi ewe no ma or isi my pay ewe kwa na ho. Ona kwa ewe po mo ade ti anu ewe pataki o we. Oma na ewe no ma pa Kingsley Kobayashi thing. Oma no hi o body ni no ma. Awe huna ebaena enma ege hi o boyo. Oge nemata omo kunu agadi wewa obisunu una yiri no ruwe una dawon ube miewe oge kenu promise uwaro tewe ube wima time ma omara mieni esi oya niye ugegigene oyinwa miere manana una be dawon ya niye you're gonna have to do a lot of publicity for this. Okay, I've gone with the difference between these Peters and other Peters. When you say, I hear I know no Toma by not alcohol, not alcohol, right? Okay. Here, you. Oh, no, no, my here, you. He said, oh, see, and I'm your woman, Coco. Oh, my, again, you know, always be a cat. Yeah. Ima spele kobayashi. Ola ipaifo yani wewa.
Sister, let's just tangle bewalo. When not you gina uwarobo sanoya tise oy mweso na eri o eno anyway. So say you see the thing there is that kobayashi bitas na kanara na weta le na yibe o ari dawon be mo wo kan ya ko hopia wo kan ga ta be ma ya. Ai awewa.
Okay, dia wa wewa. K A B A S H. Ya type wa ko ya ko teni na. Y Thank you. And can everybody give me a kobayashi smile?
Let's go back more.
Okay. Can you give me kobayashi smile? Get that. I'm gonna take it again. To stay long, to stay healthy and live longer, you take kobayashi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Come on, put your hands together for the justice. And before you move to your sister, come on hear from the incorruptible John. You will talk to us very briefly just your comments, sir. We want to hear your comments, sir. Baba, Professor, we will also hear your comments. That's your comments, sir.
All right. Wholesale, if you buy it, now come make money. If you buy one carton, now 700 follow come. So if you come sell and you come gain 300. How many days inside the carton? 12. You have it, except you don't taste that before now, sir. So you can make some comments. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Amen.
If you want those guys to put, can you bring it for those who would like to take it? $700. 500 if you want now. But if you go to town, it's 1,000 naira.
I think you can
Yes.
I think I all see me. I'm having a taste of the pudding. It is very, very bitter. But the beginning will say, oh, no way, you can we be for the whole I've taken so far, I know that this product is extremely good for you and for me. You won't believe it. I have done 70 years old. And I'm still looking very, very, very actively active where it matters. And with these bitters, kobayashi bitters, I know where I will be super strong. You try for yourself. I'm not talking about my wife saying thank you. They have always been saying thank you to me. They have always said thank you to me. But it will reduce those old age ailments. When a man of my age don't have toothache, you don't have bad eyesight, you don't have waist pain, you don't talk about arthritis, then you know you are in your prime of life. And like I would say, I prefer our herbal medicine than the English chemical medicine, because those, or what they call native medicine, don't have any side effects. As the professor said before, when we are growing up, we live on these herbal cures. I can't remember whether throughout my days before the great war, whether I took any Panadol or paracetamol. We have our ways of life. Let us go back to our roots. We are Africans, we are Nigerians. We are a people with a culture. Iye Yorùbá. Yema yema. Yema yema. Ebi ká sọ̀rọ̀ yẹ rọ̀ ọ̀rí máa nà kọ́lá. Yema yema. Iye máa nà pé yẹn. Always 700 naira. Carton price. Ọ̀yà yìí hu ebo yà gẹ̀. Ọ̀yà yìí hu ebo nù. Iwo ni a rí yọ. Sọ̀rọ̀ something. Ọkà kò máa wọ ọ̀wé ọ̀ka ẹ̀ bá rẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ìyẹn máa ń jù. Iwo ọ̀ ṣe nánẹ́wé ọmọ ìyànlẹ́gẹ́rẹ́. Ọmọ mi wá àdùnkún ni. Àwọn àgbà máa wọ jẹ́ Nàìjíríà àtọ̀jẹ́ rẹ̀. Ọ̀wé ìkánsà. Wọ́n ti máa ń wá ìwòmọ̀ ẹ̀. Iye àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ka lè fún kákọ́mìnì. Iye àwọn ọ̀hún ẹ̀. But iye àwọn máa fún àjọ níyà. Iye àwọn máa fún náà wọ́n ayọ̀ ọ̀nà wọ́n yẹn ìkánsà ọ̀nà ẹ̀ ìkánsà yìí. Ọ̀nà àdí èyí ẹ̀gẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀fọ́ ni dùkúnà yẹ fún ìkánsà yìí. Vitamin O alẹ́ yóò get it. To get this vitamin B17. But they won't tell you the truth. Iye àhàmà wọn, we are the one here. Today, I'm not going to get on the already.
So I really thank you for taking those advices to come back to the press. And the kind of investment that you want to do is something that is going to last his lifetime by God's grace. And we pray this business will thrive and we really
Thank you for coming. God bless you.